Master of Taoism and Occult Arts, Yang Fan. Miss Joe from the Joe family, Joe Mengyao.
Gramps was right. These city ones are bigger than the village ones.
Pervert, what the hell are you talking about? Still looking?
Are you sick?
You're the one who's sick.
Have you been having chest pains lately?
How did you know? Are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor, but I know medicine. Don't be nervous, beautiful. Take your hand down. I'll take a look.
I don't care what you are. Get out of my way, or I'll call the cops.
Now, how do you feel?
My chest doesn't feel as tight. What's going on?
It's because of this, of course.
No way. My bestie gave this to me. It's been blessed by Master Zhang. It's good for the mind and body.
What a good bestie. You have to keep wearing it. In 3 days, you'll die for sure. Believe it or not.
Are you crazy?
Enter Yang Fan, Zhang Xiaoru.
Beautiful. You're in for a bloody disaster.
How much blood are we talking about? How big a disaster?
Enough blood to soak 5 or 6 sanitary napkins. That much. Beautiful. You better watch out. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Why are you pinching my ear? Hurt, hurt, hurt. Auntie. Auntie. Look.
They have all this stuff in the city. Why did you bring all this?
The film was
They do have it in the city,
and narrated by
but it's not healthy.
media.
Look how skinny you are. You need to eat well.
Okay, I'll take the stuff. Here's 5,000 yuan. Take it home. There won't be any buses later.
Who says I'm going home?
Aren't you leaving?
You think I want to be here? Gramps insisted I come to take care of you.
I can't believe it. You're taking care of me.
Of course. My mommy said, Gramps plays favorites. He talks about you all the time, says his own flesh and blood isn't as good as you, some stray he picked up off the street, says you're all alone in the city and it's not safe, so he insisted I come and take care of you.
As if you weren't a stray too.
If you're gonna say that, we can't talk anymore. Auntie. Auntie. Yours aren't that big either.
Not as big as that woman you just met, right?
True. No, you're leading me astray, Auntie. I'm talking about the apartment. Didn't you say you were getting a villa? So this is it?
Change it quickly. I'm not even in a hurry. What are you so anxious about?
How can I not be anxious? There's only one bed. Where am I supposed to sleep tonight?
You still want to sleep here?
Seriously, Auntie? Can you really bear to leave me out there to sleep on the streets? It's all right. It's all right. We'll just squeeze in. I'm a grown man. I won't mind you. Auntie. Here, drink some hot water. You're on your period, so you should drink plenty of hot water.
You've got a conscience, kid.
Auntie, I've also prepared a surprise for you.
What is this?
What do they call this in the city? They're called sanitary napkins. Auntie, listen to me. These sanitary napkins of me are made with a variety of herbs, sun-dried and crafted. After you use them, you definitely won't get any gynecological diseases.
Annoying Yang Fan, I'm your aunt.
Yes, that's true.
The film was
But
translated
you're
and
not much older than me,
narrated by M
you know.
Media.
So we're practically the same age. You don't need to be shy.
Annoying young fan, how dare you?
Auntie, I'm sorry.
Alright, go wash up and get some sleep. I'll arrange a job for you tomorrow.
Okay,
Morning, CEO Zhang.
Morning, CEO Zhang.
Morning.
Morning, CEO Zhang.
Xiaole. This is the new guy, Yang Fan. Show him the ropes.
Okay.
Also, we haven't closed a deal in over 2 weeks. We can't keep going like this. Rent is due in 10 days. If we don't close a deal soon, all my years of hard work will be for nothing.
Even half a year. You guys can't close a deal either.
Huang Mingjiao.
Deceitful and crafty.
Huang Mingjiang. This is Sunshine Real Estate. Your home and properties are across the street. And whether Sunshine Real Estate closes a deal has nothing to do with you, Mr. Huang.
Now look what you're saying. I'm just here to see you. Besides, what do you mean, wrong door? How is it none of my business? Xiaoru. My feelings for you. You know.
I don't know.
So. About me asking you to be my woman. Are you sure you're not going to agree?
who are you?
Huang Mingjiang, if you're looking for a mistress, please go elsewhere.
Zhang Xiaoru. We're all adults here. You need to be responsible for what you say. Any property Sunshine Real Estate has. Jaya has as well. And Jaya has even better ones. The point is, my Jaya commission rate is half a point lower than Sunshine's. It's half a percentage point less. How do you expect to close any deals, relying on 2,000 yuans, the basic salary, to live on a monthly basis? Are you just breathing air to survive? Besides, if you guys can't close any deals, how's Zhang Xiaoru supposed to pay your salaries? Let me tell you, she's practically unable to pay her rent.
CEO Zhang. Is he telling the truth?
Last month's salary was a week late. This month we're not going to get stiff again, are we? CEO Jiang, you have to give us an explanation.
Huang Mingjiang, what are you trying to do?
Anyone interested in switching agencies? I, Huang Mingjiang, promise, on top of your current salary, will increase by 20%. And the contract can be signed in the first month. And all brokerage fees will be fully paid. Do you want to switch jobs?
I want.
Me too. CEO Jiang, I'm sorry. Then
The film was translated
Count me in.
and narrated
I'll go too.
by M Media.
I'll go too.
I'll go too.
Everyone, just head across the street and report for duty.
Don't go. Don't leave.
Zhang Xiaoru, can you bear the consequences of this? I offered you the chance to be my woman. That was me being nice. Since you don't appreciate it, I'll make sure you can't survive in Kingju.
You bastard. You dare bully my aunt. I'll kill you. Believe me.
Huang Mingjiang, why are you such a bully?
You think you can hit me? Let me tell you, in this town, no one messes with me. With a single word, I, Huang Mingjiang, can make sure you can't survive in this city. Zhang Xiaoru, this is what happens when you defy me. Regretting it now, huh? Get on your knees and agree to be my woman, and I might consider sparing you a way out.
Bastard. I'd rather die than agree to that. Xiaofan, it looks like we really are going back to the countryside. It's all my fault for being so useless.
It's not a big deal. Look at you, crying. It's just a few lost deals. Auntie, just you wait and see. I'll make sure you have so many deals. Won't be able to count them.
Do you really have a way?
Naturally.
Kid, a filthy country bumpkin like you. You can close a deal.
Yang Fan, you've been in the mountains. What can you do? We should steal, pack up and go home.
Don't worry, Auntie. I have plenty of ways to get you a sale.
Or get back to the countryside. Don't embarrass yourself here. If you can close a deal, I'll kneel down and call you Dad. Let alone closing a deal you've been watching for so long. Did any customer walk in?
You infilial child. I'll take this deal. Wait to call me Daddy.
Yang Fan. Hey Yang Fan, why are you moving the table? We can't take it with us.
This main door. It's the entrance and exit of wealth. The door directly faces the table. It will form a door-facing ominous force. No wonder there's no business.
What are you talking about?
Chairs without backs will be bullied. Gotta have backing, you know.
The chair against a wall will have backing. What are you doing? Spent a lot of money on them.
The film was
This plastic flower
translated
is an inanimate
and
object.
narrated by M.
They will affect the flow of wealth.
You didn't go to college. Insisted on studying metaphysics in the mountains. Is this what you learned?
Exactly. This is called feng shui. Don't worry, Auntie. Just wait for people to come.
Country bumpkin, are you out of your mind? You think just moving a table, shifting a chair, tossing a fake flower will bring customers to your door? Playing tricks. You have to at least make it look believable. You are truly a laughingstock for everyone. You are making me laugh so much. If you get a customer with this, the sun will rise from the west.
Then if a customer does come, what then? Tell you what. Let's make a bet. Within 1 minute, someone will come to the door.
1 minute. Interesting. A bet, huh? Fine. If within 1 minute, a customer comes, I'll kneel down and apologize to you. If not, Zhang Xiaoru, you agree to be my woman.
Okay. Keep your word.
Yang Fan, how can you?
Don't worry, Auntie. 1 minute later. Not only will someone come, but they'll immediately place an order. Just you wait.
Yang Fan, I know you want to comfort Auntie, but what you're saying is too outrageous. How is it possible in 1 minute? We haven't closed any deals for half a month.
3, 2, 1.
Really? A customer really came.
I'm here to buy a house.
Home buyer, Su Changbao.
Why is no one greeting me?
Hello, sir. Please have a seat.
Your company? Just the three of you?
No, just the two of them. I'm not an employee here. I'm from next door, the owner of Jaya Real Estate.
This. Sir, may I ask what type of house you'd like to see?
The one you've got advertised outside. Xingfuli Community. Can I see the property?
That one? Yes, certainly. Xingfuli Community, Building 18, Apartment 802. I can show you the property anytime.
Okay. I have something else to attend to. Then, can we schedule to see the house at PM?
Certainly, sir. See you at PM then.
Okay, see you this afternoon.
Yang Fan, we actually have a client.
How's it going, Auntie? My little maneuver. Is it working?
Is Feng Shui really that powerful?
Let me tell you. This metaphysics, even though you can't see it, but it really exists. A small object, placed haphazardly,
The film was
can affect the energy
translated
field.
and narrated
This can
by
lead to a
M.
series of
Media.
unfortunate events. See, after my adjustments, someone immediately showed up at the door, right? Alright, Auntie, just get ready to collect your money. Okay,
This is just the beginning. This is just a blind cat catching a dead mouse.
Don't brag. Feng Shui, you don't know squat about Feng Shui.
well then. About our bet. Time to make good on it, right? Should kneel down and apologize.
You want me to kneel and apologize? No way. So what if a client came? You still can't sell it. Can't close the deal.
Huang Mingjiang. That's none of your business. Get out.
Don't push your luck.
Kneel. Down for me. What did I tell you? If you don't kneel and apologize, Even God won't let you leave.
Just you wait. Right. Xingfuli Community, Building 18, Apartment 802. The house has a problem. Fine, Zhang Xiaoru. Huang Mingjiang is here. You can forget about closing this deal.
Mr. Xu, this is Building 18. Let me take you upstairs to see the property.
Okay.
Zhang Xiaoru, stop right there.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? If I weren't here, Mr. Zhu would have been deceived by you.
What in the world are you babbling about?
Mr. Zhu, Apartment 802. This Building 18, absolutely do not buy it. People will die.
Don't you go around here spouting such nonsense.
I'm Huang Mingjiang. I've been a real estate agent for over 10 years. How could I possibly? Mr. Zhu, you don't understand. This Building 18, Apartment 802. It's incredibly spooky. 2 families have lived there, and both encountered serious problems.
How so?
The first family ran a hot pot restaurant. Initially, their business was booming. The results haven't even been out for half a year. The hot pot restaurant started losing money and faced closure. So they consulted a master. He said it was the apartment's fault. They immediately sold the place. And guess what happened? The hot pot restaurant's business immediately picked up. I heard they even opened a branch. The people who took over that apartment, surnamed Cheng, 2 years after moving in, Mr. Cheng had an accident. He became paralyzed from the waist down. His wife's company went bankrupt. She lost her job, and their child got into trouble and ended up in jail. Mrs. Cheng couldn't handle the stress
Film was translated
and had a mental breakdown.
and narrated by
In the end,
the
Mr.
media.
Cheng also chose to take his own life. You see, a family, such a good one, has ended up like this. That's why that apartment is priced lower than the market price, 300,000. Mr. Zhu, this apartment, you can't buy it.
Is it really that mysterious?
Every word I've said is true. By the way, this is Mr. Liu, a renowned Feng Shui master from our Qingju. I just hired him as the Feng Shui advisor for my company. If you trust me, I'll definitely find you a better property with Master Liu on board. I guarantee I'll find you a satisfactory place. Why should you risk your life on this?
I am a disciple of the Zhuan Kong School,
Feng Shui Master, Liu Senke.
a student of the Venerable Master Zhang Ming. As long as I lend a hand, I'll help you buy a property with excellent Feng Shui. Zhang Ming Di, Master Zhang. That is the Feng Shui master. World renowned. Indeed. So you're Master Zhang's successor. My apologies, you're too kind. Look at this.
Huang Mingjiang, please don't stay here, rambling. You're trying to steal my client. There's no need for this.
You're the one who hasn't figured out the situation with this house. Who's to blame? If it weren't for me, Mr. Zhu would have been deceived by you.
Mr. Su, does this house have problems or not? It's not determined by mere hearsay. So, we should go see for ourselves.
That house. The moment you step inside, it makes you feel agitated. Extremely uncomfortable. What's there to see?
We're already at the door. It's not far now. How about you, Mr. Su?
Now that we're here, let's take a look.
Mr. Zhu, if you insist on seeing that house, please allow us to accompany you. With Master Liu here, we can ensure your safety.
All right, let's go together then.
Mr. Zhu, please.
What kind of house is this? So cold. It's hard to breathe. This is awful.
You're trying to sell this house to Mr. Zhu? What are your intentions? Mr. Zhu, I've already said it. This house has serious Feng Shui problems. Master
The
Liu,
film was
what do you think of this
translated
house?
And narrated by
What's wrong with it?
Media.
Not good. It's a pressing key formation. What? A pressing key formation, also known as the prison formation. Precisely. Look. This house is oppressed on all sides. Like a trapped beast. Inside, there's no flow of vital energy. Only malevolent energy. It's undoubtedly a pressing key formation. Such a terrible house.
Yes, Mr. Zhu. You can't buy this house. My real estate company, there are many other property sources available.
So,
I'll take you to see some other houses. Let's not waste any more time here.
all right. Wait.
Master Liu, this is
Just a minor pressing key formation. Look how scared you all are. With a little effort, I can resolve this formation. Moreover, I can also turn it into a very rare energy field. What? It's the auspicious gathering key formation. Rare in legend.
gathering key formation. This is an excellent Feng Shui layout. Master Liu, are you sure you can do this? I've heard that several other Feng Shui masters have been here before, but all were failures.
Don't you worry. I am a true disciple of Old Zhang. I'm absolutely certain I can break this formation. Master Liu, if you can really change the Feng Shui of this house, I'll sign the contract with your company right away, and the commission, I'll double it for you.
Then I thank you for your trust, Mr. Zhu. Then, we'll have to trouble you, Master Liu.
This money. I'm afraid you won't live to spend it. This is not a simple chat blocking formation.
Little brat, are you looking for death? You country bumpkin. You don't know jack about Feng Shui. Master Liu said. It's a key blocking formation. Towards that, it is. Stop trying to sow discord. With Master Liu here, this deal is as good as done. You too should pack your bags and get back to the countryside.
Yang Fan, maybe we should leave.
Auntie, don't worry. They won't succeed. The feng shui problem of this house, only I can solve.
But Yang Fan,
This little brat who don't know your place. Where did you come from? You brat. The art of Feng Shui is not something you can just spout nonsense about.
I'll tell you one last time. This is not a simple chat blocking formation. If you try to force it, you will suffer the backlash. At best, you'll be seriously injured. At worst, you'll die. The feng shui problem of this house can only be solved by me.
You punk. This is interesting. If I can break this formation, what will you do?
If you can break it, I'll break my own legs and kneel down and apologize to you.
The film was translated and
Fine.
narrated by M.
I'll break it
Media.
right now, just you watch.
Hold on. What if you can't break it?
What do you want?
Then you kneel down and apologize to me. And never work for him again.
Fine, it's a deal.
Come on.
Open your eyes wide and watch carefully. How I break this formation.
Master Liu. Beat. This country bumpkin's face hard. How dare you boast in front of Master Liu without feeling embarrassed? Don't know what's good and bad.
Yang Fan, you're too impulsive.
Don't worry, Auntie. Just watch the show.
By the order of the Supreme Lord Lao Zi. Go. Everyone. This situation's been resolved. This oppressive, chilly, and irritating feeling is completely gone.
Yeah. That uncomfortable feeling is gone. Master Liu, you truly are King Zhu's renowned Feng Shui master. Truly, make people admire you to the utmost.
You flatter me.
Yang Fan, this seems to be genuinely resolved.
Kid. What do you have to say now? Cut off your legs immediately. Get on your knees and apologize.
Country bumpkin. See? How dare you in front of Master Liu spout such nonsense? You're utterly humiliating yourself. Hurry up and cut off your legs. Kneel down and apologize, and then get out. Don't delay Mr. Zhu and me from signing the contract.
No, don't hurt Yang Fan. I'll apologize for him. I'll kneel.
Auntie. Ten. 9. 8.
Hey kid! Still counting down? Stalling for time, are you?
Putting on a show.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Master Liu. Master Liu.
Well, wasn't I right? You forcing a resolution will only backfire and harm you.
You. That chilly feeling is back. Even worse than before.
Country bumpkin. Don't get cocky. If you're so capable, you resolve it.
Fine, I'll resolve it for you. Keep your dog eyes peeled.
Yang Fan, don't be reckless.
You fool. Even Master Liu couldn't do anything. What can a country bumpkin like you do? If you can resolve this, I'll call you daddy.
Brat. Then watch closely.
I'd like to see how you resolve this.
By forcing a resolution, of course.
What? Didn't you say that we couldn't force a resolution? You saw it yourself. Because I forced a resolution. That's why I was struck back and severely injured like this.
I said you couldn't. That doesn't include me. Any negative energy in my presence, I can stop with one punch. Easily crushed.
You're arrogant.
Country bumpkin, stop talking crap. If you try to show off, definitely be killed by the backfire.
Yang Fan, don't be reckless.
Submit your life, you country bumpkin who doesn't know fear. Backfire on him.
Yin and Yang energies. Obey my command. Break.
The film was translated and narrated
All right.
by M. Media.
Done. That's it.
The chill and the oppressive feeling are really gone. Yang Fan, you actually did it.
It really is. Even the air smells sweet now. Make people feel refreshed and clear-headed.
This is impossible.
How about it, you infilial child? Get down on your knees now. Apologize to me.
No, impossible. This is fake. Everything is an illusion. You definitely will be backlashed soon. Everything will go back. Master Liu, isn't that right?
This is impossible. Impossible. The oppressive energy is truly broken. It's even reversed into a gathering energy formation. This is incredible. Brother Yang, no. Master Yang, your cultivation is far beyond mine. Please accept me as your disciple.
What? Since it's truly reversed into a gathering energy formation, how is this possible?
Good. I was wondering why it doesn't feel oppressive anymore. It's actually refreshing. So it turns out, the Feng Shui situation has been changed for the better. Good. I'll buy this house.
All right, Mr. Shu. Yang Fan, so impressive.
This brother Yang, truly a talented young man. So young, yet so skilled. His future is limitless.
You flatter me, Mr. Su. Please check if the house is no more issues. Let's sign the contract quickly.
All right. Let's sign the contract now. We'll transfer the funds today.
Good.
Master Yang, I was wrong. Please accept me as your disciple.
You are not worthy. And you. Get down on your knees. Call me daddy.
You brat. Don't get cocky. Don't think that breaking a Feng Shui formation makes you so great in Kingju. I can make your life hell.
If I remember correctly, you should call me daddy twice. Once for breaking the formation. And once for closing the deal. That was our bet. You wouldn't go back on your word, would you?
You. I won't call you. What can you do to me?
Then try me. Puppet talisman. Go. Kneel down and call me daddy.
Daddy. Daddy. What's happening? Why can't I control myself?
Hate. That's more like it, you infilial child. Right?
Yang Fan, we sold the house.
Auntie. See how awesome I am.
Truly awesome. You just say, how should I reward you?
Of course.
Damn Yang Fan, you dare to have designs on me. On the way back, you stare at every big one you see. Is it that good looking?
So what? Gramps said. As long as I'm not 24. Then it's a child. And the child wants milk. Is there anything wrong with that? Just tell me, will you give it to me or not?
Nonsense, go to sleep.
Auntie, didn't you just say you were going to reward me? Too big. Too white.
The film was translated
Look again.
and
I'll gouge your
narrated
eyes
by
out.
Media.
Yang Fan. Yesterday's deal. Earned quite a bit of commission. It really was a lifesaver.
Don't worry, Auntie. With me around, I'll definitely make these deals. Too numerous to count.
Pure nonsense. But yesterday's deal. You made a great contribution.
What about making a great contribution? Made a great contribution. You're not rewarding me either, right?
What kind of reward do you want? Tell me.
Didn't I tell you yesterday? I want milk.
Damn Yang Fan, you dare say that again?
All right. I said I was wrong, okay? Hurt, let go. Auntie, I was wrong.
Mr. Yuan.
The owner of the restaurant, Yuan Defu.
You saw it all, right? This company. It's just not reliable. This company. Both employees and the boss. That's just two people. You coming here. It's a complete waste of time.
How are you reliable? Why haven't you transferred my shop?
The location of your shop. It's a bit difficult.
Am I supposed to listen to your reasons?
Hello, sir.
I live on Shang Street, and there's a restaurant up for transfer. The price is 2,500,000. Within a week. If you can transfer it for me, I'll give you a commission of 100,000.
A commission of 100,000 is really very high. But Shang Street. 1 week is probably not enough.
Don't estimate. This 100,000 is not something you can earn.
This deal. We'll take it.
Shang Street is a big fire pit. Don't just hear 100,000 and jump into the fire pit.
Don't worry, Auntie. I'm confident.
Mr. Yuan. This kid is just a country bumpkin. From the mountains. He doesn't understand the business at all. He opens his mouth and starts talking nonsense. Let's go.
3 days. I only need 3 days.
3 days? Before you brag, kid. Could you at least make a draft? Ever seen a shop? Talking nonsense with your mouth open. I'm telling you, I ain't bragging. Boss Yuan's place. Only I got a shot. Can be transferred out. But 3 days. Ain't no way.
That's your ability problem. If it were me. 3 days tops.
Is that true?
Naturally. 3 days is 3 days.
All right. If, within 3 days, you transfer my place out, the finder's fee I give you is 150,000.
Okay. Let's go see the place now.
Mr. Yuan. This kid is a con artist. Don't fall for his tricks.
Cut the crap.
Boss Yuan.
Can you not be so money grubbing?
I want money. And milk too.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Boss Yuan. In this place of yours, Are there not many customers?
Ain't that obvious? If business were good, why would I be in a hurry to transfer?
See? No customers. That's your own fault.
I say, young man, can I take this to mean you regret taking my order? Starting to look for reasons.
Reasons. Must find it. Take this cash register, for example. The cash register should be placed in the wealth corner. You put it in the misfortune spot. Are you saying you got too much money? And this fish tank. A fish tank ain't gonna bring in more wealth just by being in the wealth corner. Must swap positions.
Switching positions brings wealth.
Boss Yuan. Are you a Buddhist?
Can't really say I am. Just for good luck.
But I think you ain't bringing in luck. Clearly, you're bringing misfortune upon yourself.
What do you mean?
Guan Yen is pure and spotless. Abstains from meat and strong flavors. But look at this place of yours. Is it pure? Is it free of meaty smells? If you absolutely must display it, then remember, don't face it towards the toilet, the dining tables and the main door. And then there's this big glass pane, like a mirror, reflecting directly onto the doorway. This glass, like a mirror, can block evil. It can also block wealth. So you gotta tear it down, you know.
You, messing with me, right?
If you do as I say, before noon, you'll see a change. Within 3 days, this place will definitely be transferred.
Fine. I'll trust you this once.
Alright, I'll be going then. Clean up the place.
What are you standing around for? Didn't you hear? Get moving, get moving. Toss what needs tossing. Just shift a few things around. Business will pick up. That's ridiculous.
What age are we living in? Still trying to scam people with us? The boss is really... This is clearly making us do this on purpose. Boss, our business today is surprisingly good. We've even turned tables.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Looks like that kid is quite the capable one.
Mr. Chen,
Business is good.
look, Mr. Chen. Although this is on Upper Street, it's not at all worse than the businesses downtown. If you buy this place, you will definitely make money. You have to make a decision soon. Otherwise, someone else will snatch it up.
If only it were a bit bigger.
Auntie, I have a great idea. I guarantee it'll make you big and perky.
Really? What idea? Tell me quickly.
Tell you what, I'll just show you. That's all there is to it. Close your eyes.
Close my eyes too.
Naturally.
Alright then. What are you doing?
I'm helping you get bigger. Touchy-feely. With these skillful hands of mine. I'll massage you for 5 minutes every day. Guaranteed to make you big and perky.
Damn you, young fan.
Okay, Auntie, I'm sorry. I won't dare do it again. But we need to hurry to the company today. Today, I will definitely
film was
be able to transfer the
translated
ownership of
and
Yuan Diffuse
narrated
Restaurant
by
for him.
Media.
About this, don't worry. I'll make a few more calls today to see if anyone's interested.
No, Auntie. Even though your mommy just passed, you can't get so worked up about this. Leave it to me, okay?
How did you know about my mother? Yuan Diffuse Restaurant isn't as good as the house in the Xingfuli community.
Zhang Xiaoru, Yuan Defu's restaurant, is going to be transferred by me.
What? You've already found a client to take over?
Precisely. This Mr. Chen is willing to take over Yuan's restaurant. That 150,000, don't think about getting it.
I advise you not to get too excited too soon. That 150,000, who gets it is still up in the air.
So what, country bumpkin? You can still find a client to take over, can't you?
Yang Fan, you've already found a client.
Not really, Auntie. But I.
Then why are you boasting so shamelessly? What are you pretending to be? Boss Yuan. Boss Yuan. This boss is willing to take over your restaurant. If there's no problem, we can sign the contract.
Hello, Boss Yuan. I'm Chen Rui. I'll take your restaurant.
Boss Yuan, let's sign the contract now.
Get out of the way.
Boss Yuan,
What's going on?
let me ask.
Auntie, what are you pulling me for? Boss Yuan is here to see me.
Nonsense. Huang Mingjiang has already found someone to take over the restaurant. What does Boss Yuan want with you? Anyway, Huang Mingjiang has been in the brokerage business for so many years. After you get familiar with the industry, I believe you'll do better than him.
Auntie, Boss Yuan really is here to see me.
Boss Yuan, what is this?
Young man, no. Master Yang, please accept my bow.
Boss Yuan, Mr. Chen is here because I asked him to come. Why are you thanking him? If you want to thank someone, thank me. He didn't do anything.
From what you're saying, should I kowtow to you too?
No. What I mean is, Mr. Chen is here because I asked him to come. With Yang Fan is no relationship at all. Boss Chen, please write me a statement.
Boss Yuan, it was indeed Huang Mingjiang who called me countless times. I only went to your restaurant to take a look. As for Sunshine Real Estate, I've never heard of it before. Leaving that aside, how about this? Let's sign the contract first.
Right.
Mr. Chen, I'm sorry. I'm not selling my restaurant anymore.
What? Boss Yuan, you?
Huang Mingjiang, what exactly is going on?
Boss Yuan, I begged and pleaded to find a buyer like Mr. Chen. You can't just back out like this. I knew it. It must be you guys. Who told Boss Yuan he could sell it for a higher price, right?
We didn't.
Boss Yuan, don't believe their lies. Your restaurant, with the price of 2,500,000, is already very high. If you miss out on a buyer like Mr. Chen, I won't be able to find another one.
I told you, I'm not selling my restaurant. Why do you talk so much? Master Yang, this is 150,000. Please count it.
The film was translated and
No need.
narrated by M Media.
Boss Yuan, I can tell you're an honest man.
Boss Yuan, your restaurant, we didn't help you sell. This 150,000, what does it mean?
Although my place isn't for sale anymore, I must give you this money. Consider it my thanks to Master Yang. You must accept it. All right, at my restaurant, still have the banquets to host. I'll be going now.
Boss Yuan, don't let the current prosperous business scene deceive you. Who knows? It might be those from Sunshine Real Estate who hired someone to put on an act. Boss Yuan.
Quickly, Auntie, put this 150,000 away. Auntie, why are you twisting my ear?
Confess, what exactly did you give to Boss Yuan to make him fall under your spell?
What spell?
We didn't sell the shop. This 150,000. What's going on here? Besides, you only went there once. If you don't tell the truth, I'll twist you into a pretzel.
Auntie, once was enough. Boss Yuan invited me. There was a problem with the feng shui in his restaurant, so his fortune wasn't good. Then I showed off my skills. His fortune improved. He started making money, and he didn't have to sell. So, he said, "This money is for me. A thank you fee."
Is that so?
Yad. Why do you keep twisting my ear?
Go ahead, twist mine too.
Fine. Smells good.
Yang Fan, you're taking advantage of me.
No, Auntie. Keep the money. Please, hurry.
Brother Lang. Yang Fan from Sunshine Real Estate. I want one of his legs. I'll pay any price.
Returned home after work. Saw his favorite, sweet and sour pork ribs and braised fish. He must be very happy.
Hey! If you don't want Yang Fan to lose an arm or a leg, you'd better stop right there.
In our matters, don't involve Yang Fan.
Ever since that country bumpkin showed up, he's messed with my business several times. The more I think about it, the angrier I get. You know, I like making friends. These Black Dragon Society's King Lang brothers. After hearing about my situation, you must help me vent this frustration.
The Black Dragon Society.
The King Lang brothers, they're the most ruthless in the Black Dragon Society. At breaking bones, they don't even blink. They've even killed people before.
It's all my fault. Please don't hurt Yang Fan.
Let him go. That's not impossible. But you have to let me cool off. So, you have dinner with me and have some drinks. I'm not one to hold grudges. But you have to give me a way out, right?
Okay. I can have dinner with you. As long as you let Yang Fan go.
My word, Huang Mingjiang's word, always as firm as a nail in the post. Spare Yang Fan. I want one of his legs. And your body. I want it all.
Buy a house or sell. You're not here for a friendly chat.
You're right. We're here to break your legs.
Break my legs. These legs of mine are pretty tough. I'm afraid you won't be able to.
Arrogant kid. Still talking big when you're about to die. If you know what's good for you, do it yourself, quickly.
Member of the Black Dragon Society, Long.
Don't make Brother Lang wait, otherwise, you won't be able to keep the other leg either.
You guys, kneel down and apologize right now. Then get out. And I'll let it go.
Oh my god,
The
this
film was
kid refused the drink that's
translated
offered,
and
but wants to drink the
narrated by
penalty
M
wine.
Media.
Get him. Hold on. Everybody stop. Excuse me. Are you Mr. Yang Fan?
What?
Hello, Mr. Yang. The Zhou family is looking for you.
The Zhou family.
Do you know Miss Zhou Menjiu? She's in a deep coma.
Have you been having chest pains lately?
Move, or I'll call for help.
If you keep wearing it, you'll be dead in 3 days.
Impossible. My best friend gave this to me.
As expected. This is what happens when she didn't listen to me.
Mr. Yang, please go to the Zhou residence and save Miss Zhou.
Disobedience leads to consequences. Please.
Mr. Yang, Miss Zhou's condition is truly precarious. You. By the way, Huang Mingjiang is about to get Zhang Zhaoru drunk.
What? Looking for death.
Did you call Qing Lang?
Is this your attitude? Do you really want Yang Fan to lose a limb? If you don't please me, this anger, how can I calm down? When you ask for a favor, you should have the proper attitude. Do you think I'm joking with you?
Mr. Huang, I beg you, don't hurt Yang Fan. I beg you.
Kneel.
I'll kneel right now.
You refuse to be my woman? You're so high and mighty, aren't you? So many times you've interfered with my business. You're so proud of yourself, aren't you? Still pretending?
I'm begging you. Call Jinglang. As long as you let Yang Fan go, anything you ask, I'm willing to do. Please, I beg you.
Drink it.
I'll drink. But you.
You have no right to negotiate with me. If you stall any longer, I'll have King Lang hack Yang Fan to death.
I'll drink. I'll drink.
For so many years, I've wanted you. I finally have you.
Auntie.
What are you doing here?
Auntie.
Let me go.
Auntie. It's me. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm here.
Yang Fan.
No, no, no. Don't come any closer. What are you going to do? I'm telling you. King Lang of the Black Dragon Society is my brother. If you dare lay a finger on me, you and Zhang Xiaoru, both of you, won't survive. Brother Lang, get this hick out of here. Brother Lang, isn't the money enough? It's okay. I'll add more. I'll add more. I'll add another 100,000. I'll add another 100,000.
Even 1 million won't do. You dare touch my
Film was
aunt.
translated
I'll make sure.
and
You'll
narrated
never be a
by
man
M
again.
Media.
No, no, no. I don't have children yet. Please, I beg you, please.
Let's go, Auntie. Let's go home.
It's because of you that Miss Joe's treatment has been delayed. If anything happens to Miss Joe, I'll chop you up and feed you to the dogs. Leave.
Please, let Yang Fan go. I beg you.
Auntie. Auntie.
Yang Fan. Is it really you?
It's me, Auntie.
Yang Fan. I'm so scared.
It's okay, Auntie. Don't be afraid. I'm here. What's wrong, Auntie? My handsome face has captivated you.
Conceited. Let me ask you, Yang Fan, the Black Dragon Society's Jing Lang, possibly.
Have something to beg of me.
Beg of you. Help with Feng Shui.
Sort of. So, Auntie, you don't have to worry anymore. Huang Mingjian won't be able to bully you again. Last night, I carried you back. What? You want me to carry you to work too?
Okay, then carry me.
Hurt, hurt, hurt.
That's for being disrespectful.
Why are you pulling my ear again?
Alright, I'm going to work.
Hello.
Mr. Yang. Miss Zhou is about to be in a bad situation. Please save her. Master Chen.
Feng Shui Master, Chen Cheng.
Before Menjo fell unconscious, she mentioned a Feng Shui master. This really isn't a Feng Shui problem, is it?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I held my compass and repeatedly checked. The young lady's situation has nothing to do with Feng Shui.
Uncle Joe. Director Wu is an internal medicine specialist, most reputable in Qingzhou. You have to trust science.
Director Wu. Then I'll leave it to you. You're lucky you met me. If it were any other doctor, they could only stand there helplessly, watching Miss Zhou's heart break and lose her life. I'm not bragging, but this bloodletting therapy is a family secret passed down. In my family, I'm very confident in this method. That's good. Director Wu, please, perform the bloodletting on my sister quickly. Okay.
Zhou Mengyao's coma is a Feng Shui problem and caused by evil. It's not a heart problem at all. So what kind of acupuncture are you doing?
Which crazy person dares to cause trouble at the Zhou family? Shiki, get someone to throw him out.
King Lang, I don't care who he is. Get him out of here. Do as Shiki says. Get him out now. Patriarch Zhou, listen to me. This Mr. Yang Fan is the person we looked for when the eldest lady was unconscious. What? You found him? Menjio's problem isn't with her heart.
Time is of the essence. I'll wake her up first, and then we can talk, okay?
You said it's not a heart problem, so it's not a heart problem, right? Even Master Chen, the Feng Shui expert, said it has nothing to do with Feng Shui. You question Master Chen and disrespect Director Wu. Who do you think you are?
You're the one who gave her that cursed thing, aren't you? Her so-called best friend.
You're slandering me. Uncle Joe, I think this guy is just stalling. He wants Mingyao dead.
Dad, the things Menjo said when she wasn't in her right mind, do you really believe it? Father, please, Director Wu, use your needles. If we wait any longer, something might happen to Menjo, and we'll regret it. Director Wu, please use the needles. How dare some punk challenge my authority? Patriarch Zhou, after this, you must give me an explanation. This is a complete humiliation. Don't worry. As long as my daughter is alright, I, Zhou Rankang, will make sure you're satisfied. The eldest lady said before that no matter who tries to stop us, we must save her. Time is of the essence. You bastard. What are you doing?
With a life at stake. He's molesting Mengyao.
You're courting death. King Lang, I order you to kill this pervert. She's awake. Menjio, you're awake. That's wonderful. Menjio, let your father see you.
Why is she awake? How can she be awake? Mengyao, you've worried us all sick. Mengyao, what are you doing? Why are you trying to harm me? Mengyao, how could I possibly harm you? Did you have a bad dream while you were unconscious?
Menjio, you were unconscious for a whole day. Jiajia has been watching over you. Yes, this kid, Jiajia, is really quite good.
You all don't believe me.
Director Wu, what's going on here? Prolonged unconsciousness. Confused thinking. This is perfectly normal. While she's Still conscious. Quickly get her to the hospital for heart surgery.
My mind is perfectly fine. There's no need to go to any hospital.
was
It's her. She's the one who did this to me.
translated and narrated by
Uncle,
M
Joe,
Media.
look at Mingyao's condition. It's even worse than before she was unconscious. It must be him. He used some evil method.
Let's see how long you can keep up this act.
You, what kind of nonsense are you doing?
Of course, it's one of the culprits who harmed your daughter. Is this something you can touch?
You do have some skill. But you can't underestimate me. Master Chen. Poison. Such potent poison. The young Mrs. chest tightness. Even her coma. It's all because of this. Murderous, evil poison.
I always considered you my best friend. What did I ever do to make you hate me so much? To want to take my life? Mingniao,
If you don't tell me now, I'll make sure you never have the chance to speak again.
Mingniao, believe me? I didn't know it was harmful. Young Master Wu recommended it. Master Zhang from Shangjiang. He said the blessed tourmaline was beneficial for the mind and body. I didn't mean to harm you. Do you believe me?
You mean was I Hao from the Wu family?
Yes.
Leave. From now on. Don't ever set foot in my Zhou family home again. Get out. She almost killed Menjiu. Just let her go like that? We can't. Act rashly.
Sir, thank you. If it weren't for you, I would be dead.
See, if you had listened to me earlier, would this have happened?
He held it in his hand, completely unaffected. What kind of person is he, really? Mr. Yang, you are my daughter's savior. From this day forward, for any matter, as long as it requires my Zhou family's assistance, we will do our utmost. King Lang, you did well. Patriarch Zhou, you were too kind. I also happened to encounter Mr. Yang, and the young Mrs. Awakening is also thanks to Mr. Yang to not obstruct. Continue the rescue.
Brother, you were just disrespectful to Mr. Yang.
Mr. Yang, I was too worried about Menjiu. Please be magnanimous and forgive my rudeness. You just said Bixi is one of the culprits. So there are others? It must be Tang Jiajia. Dad, you shouldn't have let her go. What's all the commotion? According to Mr. Yang.
What about the other culprit? It's not anything else but the feng shui of this place.
Feng Shui? Impossible. I was the one who chose this villa for the Zhou family. I wouldn't say it's the best in Qingju, but it's definitely in the top 5. I can guarantee with my life that there won't be any problems.
Master Chen and my dad have known each other for
Film was
decades. He
translated
wouldn't harm us.
and
You and Tang
narrated by
Jiajia
M
have known each
Media.
other since childhood. I, Chen Cheng, may not be a saint, but I've never harmed anyone. Master Chen's character, I know. And many Feng Shui masters have said this is a blessed land. Mr. Yang, please take another look. Master Yang, this residential area is long and winding, like a giant dragon coiling. This house is right at the dragon's head, looking down from a high place. It's like a fish crossing the dragon gate. Living here for a long time will surely bring prosperity.
You're right. But there's something wrong with it.
Mr. Yang, I was presumptuous just now. Please forgive me. This is what they call becoming friends through a fight. Master Chen, in terms of Feng Shui, you do have unique insights. I think you two will have a lot to discuss in the future. There's no need for further discussion. Master Yang's expertise is unparalleled in my experience, and he's so young. He truly has a bright future.
The master is always proud. And for him to say these words, it's truly not easy. Besides, he's already apologized to you. How about I apologize on his behalf?
You make it sound like I'm being petty. In that case, come with me. Stand here and look into the distance.
Master Yang, your eyesight is truly extraordinary. From here, you can see the dragon's tail. The head and tail are connected, a symbol of completeness. Thank you, Master Yang, for saving my life. Just now, I felt like my legs were stuck in mud. My mind was unsettled, and I couldn't pull myself out. What? What happened? Master Chen, are you alright? Dad, why do you still care about him? He wants to kill my whole family. Chen Cheng, we have no grievances. You actually plotted this. Buried a huge landmine.
It has nothing to do with him.
Then what's the reason? Master Yang, is there any solution?
The so-called dragon's tail. Was it cut off?
Cut the dragon's tail. Years ago, this road
The
construction
film was
indeed demolished the
translated
buildings.
and narrated by M Media.
Does this have anything to do with it?
This road is like a knife, cutting off the dragon's tail. The feng shui situation is completely reversed, breeding at the dragon's head. Has the Zhou family recently had trouble doing business? Or have family members been sick?
I was hospitalized for half a month. I was discharged just the other day. Company matters have also been one after another. Dad, let's move. This is a haunted house.
Moving is unnecessary. How about this? I'll write you a list of materials. You guys go and gather them separately. I'll set up a formation here later to eliminate the resentment. The most important thing right now is Zhou Mengya's health.
Mengio's health. There's something else. I suggest you should go to the hospital as soon as possible for a full body checkup.
Your skin is so smooth. Director Wu. This kind of evil energy. Can the hospital handle it?
This evil energy is clinging to the body. Big trouble. In Mengio's body, how can there be such a ghostly thing? Is she going to fall into a coma again? Mengio is kind-hearted. How could she suffer such hardship?
Dad, this is probably my fate.
Master Yang has a solution.
Yang Fan, you'll save me, right?
As long as Mengio can be saved, anything you need, please just tell me.
Then you have to go out first. I have to use a secret method to expel this evil energy.
All right. We'll go out.
OH my god.
Yang Fan, you're dizzy.
You'd be dizzy too if you blew. Here. Aim the bottle opening at your chest. Make sure it's close.
Okay.
Too white. Too big.
Now can you perform? Your secret method?
Of course I can. But you have to take off your clothes first.
Huh.
Huh, what? If you don't take off your clothes, how can I perform the technique?
Is that so? Then can you turn around?
Is this what you call feeling embarrassed? So now you're feeling shy. Isn't it that later, find a crack in the ground to crawl into?
Yang Fan's secret method. Could it be using his body to suck away the evil energy from me? How can this be done? We are not husband and wife. But I don't want to die either. Actually, he's quite nice. Then, do I need to take off my pants?
Pants. Then if you want to take them off, you can also. It's not impossible. Oh my god, not again.
The film was translated and
Then I'll start.
narrated by M Media.
Dad. Yang Fan asked Menjo to take off her clothes. He wouldn't have any improper intentions towards Menjo, would he? This Miss Jo is beautiful and has a great figure. These two young people are alone together inside. It's inevitable that. Impossible. You must have heard wrong. Although Master Yang is young, how could he be that kind of vulgar person?
So White. Are you ready? I'm going to start.
I'm ready. Come on.
How's this pressure? Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. Feels so good.
Then I'm going to push harder.
Stop. Let go of my sister.
What's wrong?
Misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. I thought. Such terrifying evil energy. Master Yang's methods are truly miraculous. You saved Menjo again. You are my sister's benefactor. That is the benefactor of me, Zhou Shiki.
Brother, you didn't think he was trying to do anything to me just now, did you? What do you take me for? You underestimate me, fine, but this gentleman is a master.
I'm sorry. I'm just worried about you. Mr. Yang is a master. He wouldn't hold it against me, would he? So reckless. When will you be more steady? Dad, it's as if you weren't worried just now. Mr. Yang, Menjo should be alright now, right?
Evil energy has been expelled. Almost completely. One more time. And she should be fully recovered.
That's good. That's good. Please accept my bow.
Dairy this bottle of evil energy. Underground. Once I've recovered, I'll come back.
Okay. I'll listen to you. The fee.
Hello. I'm late. You have no idea. That evil aura was like a black dragon roaring inside Zhou Mengyao's body. Imagine how awful she felt. When I saw this, I told the evil aura, "Hey, you fiend, get out of her body. Right now." Hey, guess what? It not only refused to get out, roll out of her body, but it even tried to enter mine. I went kacha and sealed it in a bottle. I said, in front of this young master, if you're a dragon,
The film was translated
you gotta coil.
and narrated
If
by
you're a tiger,
M Media.
you gotta lie down for me.
Then the whole Zhou family, to our young master, we're so grateful.
Yeah, definitely. They almost knelt down and cowed out.
So, this is why you're so late.
Auntie, saving a life is better than building a 7-story pagoda.
So, young master, shouldn't I get a reward?
This demon-slaying thing, it's my duty. But Auntie, if you want to reward me, hurt, Auntie, who rewards by twisting ears? Hurt.
Running off to play on your own. And making up such a story. Who else should I twist if not you?
I didn't go play anywhere. Always twisting. Auntie, what's this about?
Yang Fan, we've saved enough for a house. We finally don't have to go back to our hometown. What would I do without you?
What's this about, Auntie? Just wait till you make big bucks.
Alright, once we make big, we'll get a villa.
Are you planning to buy a villa right away? Boss Jiang? That's making some serious money.
We're kidding. Sister Zhang, are you here to collect the rent? I'll transfer the 250,000 to you right away.
You're wrong. It's 400,000 a year now.
Sister Zhang, you must be joking.
I'm busy from morning till night, spinning like a top. I have no time to joke with you.
Suddenly increasing the price. This end.
Don't talk nonsense. I'll handle this myself. Sister Zhang, about our contract. Although it's a yearly agreement, but you suddenly increased it by so much. You should at least give some notice. Right?
You know the prices around here. Better than I do, right? I gave you such a low price. Because you're a woman, it's tough out there. But you can't take my pity for granted, can you?
All the years Sister Zhang has looked after me. I truly am grateful, but such a steep increase.
To be honest, someone has offered $400,000 a year. If you can accept this, you can continue renting. If you can't accept it, or can't come up with the money, then move out quickly. I'll rent it to someone else.
Huan Mingjian across the street, perhaps.
Who cares who it is? I have no trouble renting this place out.
Sister Zhang, right now, I really don't have that much money. Could you give me a little more time? Please give us.
How much time do you need? A month? Half a year? Zhang Xiaoru, you run a company too. You can't be naive enough to think that sentiment can solve problems, can you? If you want to rent it, transfer the money immediately. If you don't want to rent it, then move out immediately.
Sister Zhang, then you at least have to give me some time. I need to find a new place, you know.
That's your business. What's it got to do with me? I'll come back when I'm done. At that time in the house, there were still things, and whatever was there was counted. I'll have someone throw everything out for you. Zhang Hue, you're bullying others. How impressive. Miss Zhou, what brings you here? Miss Zhou, please don't misunderstand. This Zhang Xiaoru, taking advantage of my kindness. Every time the rent is due, she pesters me. Does she think I'm a fool? How did I hear that you raised the rent from 250,000 to 400,000? Not giving her time to raise the money, nor giving her time to find a new place. Did I hear wrong? Or are you just forgetful? I'm just so angry with Zhang Xiaoru.
What are you doing here?
How can you talk to a guest like that? Hello, miss. Are you buying or selling a property? Our Sunshine real estate listings are very...
Zhang Xiaoru, do you know who she is? Don't embarrass yourself.
I think the one embarrassing themselves is you.
Country bumpkin, uneducated. Miss Zhou, Jia Real Estate across the street is also my tenant. They're much more professional than this place. Whether you're buying or selling, over there, they can meet your needs. Come with me. Meng Yao is obviously here for my benefactor. My benefactor.
Could what Yang Fan just told me be true? Miss Zhou.
The thing is, shouldn't you be resting at home? What are you doing here?
I've been feeling much better lately. Great all around, especially with this. So,
Hold on. I'm actually quite weak right now. This, if you want, a second round with me. I'm not made of steel. You have to give me time to recover and recharge. To ensure next time, I can completely drain you. And you can experience ultimate pleasure. I need to be in peak condition.
what are they talking about? The young miss and this guy hooking up. That doesn't seem right. You misunderstand, sir. This time, I'm here to give you money.
You should have said so. But mentioning money is a bit vulgar.
I didn't know how to thank you, sir. So I prepared 1 million.
How much?
1 million. I didn't expect you, sir, to treat money like dirt. I'm so sorry.
Well, I do treat money like dirt. But I can't disregard your kind intentions. So, this money, I'll reluctantly accept it.
Thank you, sir. Go back and tell your husband. All cooperation between him and the Zhou family is now terminated. Miss Zhou, you can't cut off our family's partnership. How will our family survive? When you cut off other people's livelihoods, did you consider how they would survive? Why are you panicking now? The Zhou family has many shops. You two can come with me and take a look. Choose whatever you like.
Come on, Auntie.
Shawaru?
Didn't you say we have to leave tonight? What's wrong? Now they won't even let us out.
No, it's not like that. Shawaru, don't move. I won't charge you a penny for rent. You just help me out. For the sake of our acquaintance, all these years. Sister Zhang is begging you.
This. What are you doing? Get up.
Our family can't lose the Zhou family's business. Please have mercy.
Yang Fan, maybe we shouldn't move.
Auntie. You're too soft-hearted. I'm telling you. Next time. Even if you crack your head open for me, we're still leaving.
No. There won't be a next time. I swear.
The film was translated and narrated by M
Sister
Media.
Zhang, 250,000 in rent. I've transferred it to you.
I told you, no rent.
It is what it is. Don't worry. Yang Fan won't give you a hard time.
Well, then, you're using the upstairs too. It's empty anyway. Miss Zhang, you don't need to be so polite with her. This is the price she has to pay. Miss Zhou is right.
Auntie. Is your stomach still upset? I have medicine. I'll get it for you.
Wait a minute. Come with me. Do to me what you did to Zhou Menjiao.
Are you sure?
So much nonsense. Hurry up.
Then you have to take your clothes off first.
It's so hot.
Auntie. I told you. Wait for me to come back, and then I'll take them to see the house. Look how tired you are. Sweating profusely.
I'm just afraid you can't handle it.
I can't handle it. Who are you looking down on?
You and Zhou Menjiao. That's physical work too. How could I bear to let you show people houses again? Right. Young master, this time, how much money did you get for your body?
Don't take money.
You can't take money. If word gets out, people will think you're a kept man.
The Zhou family didn't give me money. But they gave me a villa in Jiangxingzhou.
Villa.
Auntie, haven't you always wanted to live in a villa? Let's go tonight. The villa is yours. How about it? Happy? Excited? Auntie, why leave the big villa and come back to this place?
What? Are you starting to get picky?
It's not me being picky. It's you, Auntie. As soon as I got here, you complained it was too crowded.
See, you're picky. Staying with me, and you're getting picky, aren't you? You.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I twisted it.
Are you feeling better? It hurts a lot, doesn't it?
You and Zhou Menjiao. Want a third time?
No. No need. I've helped her twice. Cleaned her out real good.
The way you say that almost sounds like you regret it.
How could I, Auntie? Let me tell you, even if Zhou Mengyao came begging me, I wouldn't agree. Dig boobs. So what?
Your little magic hands. Are they really that magical?
Wanna try?
Yang Fan. You're late again. But, considering last night, you.
It's me.
What are you doing here?
The biological father of Zhang Xiaoru, Li Xinhai.
Why can't I come here? Did you and that kid?
Mind your own business. You're not welcome here. Please leave.
I know. Since you were little, you and Yang Fan grew up together and have deep feelings.
The film was translated
This
and
might
narrated
be the
by
reason why
M
you don't
Media.
want to marry Wu Zai-hao. But you need to understand, even the most outstanding village boy can't compare to the heir of the Wu family. I'm doing this for your own good.
Is that so? Then I should thank you. But I don't need to. Because in my heart, Wu Zihao doesn't even come close to comparing with Yang Fan. It seems you've already investigated Yang Fan. You should also know Yang Fan's temper if you don't leave now. When he gets here, you better watch out.
Actually, Wu Zai-hao,
I'll say it again. I will absolutely not marry him. If you want to marry him, you marry him yourself. Now can you leave?
Xiaoru, don't be so angry. I came here this time.
You're not my dad.
All right. Let me tell you the truth. I came here this time for Yang Fan.
Don't say any more. Yang Fan hit Wu Zihao. That's because Wu Zihao tried to take advantage of me. At worst, Yang Fan and I will just go back to the village.
It's not Wu Zai-hao. It's Zhang Ming, old Zhang's granddaughter. Zhang O King.
The one from Xiangjiang. Master Zheng.
That's right. Yang Fan made Zhang O King into a fool.
What?
Zhang Ming's fury is burning. His top disciple is about to arrive in Qingju. The 4 Grand Masters are also on their way. The Li family alone can't stop them. You have to come back with me and agree to marry Wu Zai-hao. Only by forming an alliance between the Li family and the Wu family can Yang Fan's life be saved. King.
Chinking is very obedient.
King.
Don't hit Chinking.
King. It's me.
Don't hit me. Don't hit Chinking.
Master, I will kill him. I will kill him. Tell me, where's Yang Fan? Yang Fan is at the Zhou residence. Take me to him. Take me to him. All right.
You can go too. 9 dragons have confounding formation. There must be a master guarding it. You go in my place. To the Zhou residence. Retrieve the dragon's aura. Golden dragon
The
sword.
film was translated
Take
and
it.
narrated by M Media.
Thank you for your trust, Master. I will definitely not fail your expectations. The Li family has sent word. Zhang Xiaoru has agreed. Ji Xinhai and I will set the wedding date for tomorrow with the Li family's special blood offering. And then we obtain the Zhou family's dragon's aura. Our Wu family will stand for 1,000 years. But, Dad, right now, the Zhou family trusts Yang Fan deeply. Do you think they'll let Brother Murong take the dragon's aura? You just need to bring Murong back. The Zhou family won't stop him. Oh, right. You should also bring your wedding invitation and Zhang Xiaoru over there as well. Okay.
It's all set up. We can now channel the severed dragon vein's fury into supreme fortune.
I can witness Master Yang's brilliance again.
Sir, you must be careful.
No problem.
Stop. Wu Zai Hao. You're not welcome in my Zhou family home. It doesn't matter whether the Zhou family welcomes me or not. But you need to give a very warm welcome too. Brother Murong. Murong Gi. That's right. Elder Zhang's chief disciple.
Dad, Wuzi Hao and Murong came together. Could it be they're here to deal with, sir?
Don't worry. Elder Zhang's chief disciple. Come here. I wonder what brings you here. I've come to the Zhou residence for 2 reasons. First, to help the Zhou family eliminate the evil spirits that have gathered over the years. Second, for him. My Zhou family has no evil spirits. You all, please leave. Zhou Shiki, is this how you treat Brother Murong? Uncle Zhou, are you also going to turn Brother Murong away? For the Zhou family's feng shui issues, Master Yang has a way to handle it. Master Yang is Menjio's benefactor. Then he's my Zhou family's benefactor. No matter the cost. We must protect Master Yang's safety. Can you protect him? We won't know until we try. Please, both of you, leave, not so fast. Let's wait and see. Should we go back? Good. Yes. Uncle Zhou. Can Brother Murong eliminate the evil spirits now? Please, go ahead.
Dad.
Dad. Elder Zhang's chief disciple, free exorcism. For your Zhou family, not only are you ungrateful,
The
but
film
you
was
also wear such a
translated
face.
and narrated by M Media.
We had to disturb old Master Zhou, who's retired to his hometown. No wonder old Master Zhou used to say, none of the descendants of your Zhou family can make people worry less. Wu Zai Hao, you.
Dad. Is it really Grandpa?
The old man has spoken. We have to obey. Master Yang.
If he's not afraid of backlash, then let him strike.
Brother Murong will suffer backlash. You, a country bumpkin, saying such things, is simply laughable. He holds the golden dragon sword. In the Feng Shui world, the ultimate treasure. The golden dragon sword. Dad, if he uses the golden dragon sword to slay Master Yang, then what will we use to defend ourselves?
I'll call someone. To escort you away, sir. Sir, you must leave immediately.
You worrying too much. Although compared to that girl, with no substance, Zheng Ching, he's a bit more capable. Slaying the Dragon Vein's vengeful spirit is pure delusion. Besides, I've taken the Zhou family's commission. If I leave halfway, wouldn't I lose face?
Brother Murong, look at his mouth. How deserving of death. I'll exorcise the evil first. Then chop off your dog head. Move aside. A petty evil spirit can also backfire on me. Today I'll show you what it means there's always someone better. And something beyond. Uncle Zhou, look at Brother Murong's overbearing aura. To actually believe a country quack. Such a golden dragon sword appears. Gods and ghosts retreat. Murong Gi is about to become Zheng Ming's designated successor. Master Yang. Brother Murong.
Who just mentioned overbearing aura? Look at him. Sprawled out here. Doesn't he look like a turtle? Truly taught by the same master. Just like that Zheng Ching. Likes to fake vomiting blood.
My cultivation. Where's my cultivation? You, Yang Fan, dared to set a trap, to frame Brother Murong. Utterly shameless. That's right. It must be you.
Sir clearly did nothing. Don't slander him.
If he hadn't set up a trick, how could I, wielding the golden dragon sword, possibly suffer backlash? Ruining my cultivation? You dare say you didn't prepare beforehand?
That's right.
Everyone, look, he admitted it himself. You, the Zhou family, how long will you keep making excuses? I will inform my master. And use all our connections. I will make you and your Zhou family perish together.
If it weren't for my prior arrangements,
The film was translated
suppressing the
and
resentment of the severed
narrated
dragon
by
tail,
Media.
you would have lost. More than just a bit of spiritual energy, you would have been utterly annihilated.
No matter how eloquent you are, you cannot escape death.
This area's dragon vein belongs to wood. The severed dragon tail has inverted yin and yang, causing the resentment to accumulate. And this resentment also belongs to wood. The golden dragon sword you hold is metal.
According to the 5 elements mutual restraint, metal conquers wood. The golden dragon sword can precisely suppress the evil spirits here. You're showing off your meager skills before an expert. Do you think you can escape? Master Chen, is that true? Logically, the golden dragon sword should indeed have a suppressing effect. So, it was Mr. Yang's prior arrangements that caused Murongi's backlash?
But sir, you didn't deliberately target Morongui. Clearly, his skills were inferior.
Clearly, it was his own blunder. And your Zhou family is still speaking for him?
It was Morongui who blundered. The elemental counteraction is correct, but a single drop of water, do you think you can extinguish this big fire? The resentment of the severed dragon tail. With your meager abilities, you still want to subdue the resentment? You wielding the golden dragon sword not only failed to suppress the resentment due to the elemental counteraction, but you actually aggravated it. To subdue resentment, you must first appease it.
That's indeed the principle. Impossible. Earth generates metal. Only things with earth attributes can appease it. You're holding a metal sword.
Who said I wanted to appease it? The appeasement I mentioned is meant for people like you who are useless. As for me, I overcome with overwhelming force. Haven't you heard of that?
Nonsense. Dragon energy breeds resentment. Even my master couldn't overcome it with force.
So, your master. Isn't that great?
You. How dare you insult my master? Brother Murong, calm down.
Dispelling evil. Fortune is changing.
In my lifetime, to witness the reversal of the severed dragon tail's resentment, I can die in peace. Master Chen, is it true, as Master Yang said, that our Zhou family's fortune is changing? More than just changing. It's a century of peace. Master Yang,
The film was
please accept
translated
my bow.
and narrated by Media.
Thank you, sir.
It was a small matter.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. How is it possible? How can anyone reverse the dragon's might? It must be my imagination, right? Calm down, calm down. The facts prove Murongi suffered a backlash. It has nothing to do with Master Yang. Wu Zai Hao. You two, leave. Tomorrow, I'm getting married. Hope the Zhou family will show some consideration. Wedding. By the way, you should also take one. Because the bride is Zhang Zhaoru. I told you long ago, you're not good enough for Zhang Zhaoru. Now I'm going to marry her. How does that make you feel? Oh, and she's marrying me of her own free will.
Sir, please calm down.
Master Yang, don't act rashly. Look at him run. Like a dog.
Auntie. Where's my aunt?
Your aunt is preparing for the wedding. You should be happy for her. Why are you so angry?
You're forcing her to marry Wu Zihao. What right do you have?
Yeah. I really don't have the right. She's about to get married. And she still won't call me dad. Back then, Zhaoru's mother and I met. And Zhaoru was born. But the Li family rules absolutely forbid children born out of wedlock. And at that time, I was at a crucial stage, competing to be the Li family heir. So
you heartlessly abandoned her. Is that it?
But ever since I became the head of the Li family, I've been looking for her. My efforts have finally paid off. I finally found her. And I even found her a very good home.
A good home. You abandoned her after she was born. She finally found her own life and hope. And you're pushing her into the abyss. Are you even human?
The Li family has a curse. And this curse needs to be countered with joy. Zhaoru marrying Wu Zihao. The entire Li family is very happy. Naturally, everyone will accept her. Zhaoru marrying Wu Zihao is a perfect match. How is that an abyss? You're wrong about one more thing. I didn't force Zhaoru. She did it willingly.
You say she did it willingly.
All right. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm only telling you this out of respect for your grandfather, who raised Zhaoru to adulthood. I want you to leave Qingju. If you leave, this 10 million is yours. You should know, many people never earn 10 million in their entire lives. As long as you're willing to leave Qingju, this 10 million is yours.
Take your money and scram. Give Zhang Xiaoru back to me.
You don't want the money.
I'll say it again. Give Zhang Xiaoru back to me.
Whether you believe it or not, Zhaoru, she came willingly.
Impossible. Auntie.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Please, I beg you, let Yang Fan go. Please.
Auntie.
Yang Fan. Is that really you?
It's me, Auntie.
Yang Fan. I'm so scared.
Auntie. You must be very frightened right now. Auntie.
Come here. Give a pinch on the ear.
Wide.
I just want to pinch. All right.
Don't go. I'll let you pinch my ear.
Young fan, I've come to see you off on your final journey.
After that, teacher heard that you could reverse the dragon's might. He said you are the best of the younger generation. Teacher also said that since we've made an enemy of someone like you, must eliminate you completely. So, I brought the 4 grandmasters today. Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. This? What are you doing? Do you know who my master is? My master is.
Mercy! Jiang Shouru was forced. My father asked Elder Zhang to set up the 9 Dragons Chaotic Heaven Formation. He said it could make our family prosper for 1,000 years. The 9 Dragons Chaotic Heaven Formation requires 2 things. One is the Zhou family's Dragon Key, and the other is the Li family's bloodline as a catalyst. The Zhou family's Dragon Key has already been reversed into fortune by you. The lives of the Zhou family can replace the Dragon Key. And Elder Zhang tricked Li Shanhai. As long as Zhang Xiaoru marries into the Wu family, her blood will be drained and placed into the incense burner to activate the 9 Dragons Chaotic Heaven Formation. Li Shanhai told Zhang Xiaoru that only the Li and Wu families united could ensure her safety, so Zhang Xiaoru agreed to the marriage.
Is that so?
I've told you everything. Can you spare my life?
If we don't go to the hotel soon, we'll miss the auspicious time. The guests are all waiting impatiently. Dad, it doesn't matter if they're impatient. Don't rush. Elder Zhang is personally blessing Jiaoru. This takes time. Huh. Elder Zhang is giving the blessing. Good, good, good. Jiaoru's future will be blessed and carefree.
Kill you. Do you think you'll be happy?
Today's a joyous occasion. If you dare speak nonsense again, I'll rip your mouth apart. Didn't Jiaoru tell you to go back to the village? Why didn't you listen? Get out of here. You're not dead yet? Let Zai Hao go.
You are not worthy of being a father.
Master Zhang, we can begin.
Years of preparation. This day has finally arrived.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What are you doing? Let me go.
You can bring Wu Zihao over now. The newlyweds will immediately perform the wedding rites. All right. Summon the dragon god.
Okay. I'll go right away.
Auntie.
Shoru.
You.
Dragon god, though not yet awakened, it has already sensed. Her blood, even if her wound is stitched up, it's no use. The 9 Dragons Chaotic Heaven Formation can extract blood on its own.
You. What have you done to Jiaoru? Bled her dry, of course. Why do you think I married Zhang Jiaoru? Because her blood can ensure our Wu family's prosperity for 1,000 years. Could it be that the Li family's calamity was a lie? Father-in-law, you finally understand. But it's too late. Zhang Jiaoru will die, and so will you. From now on, your Li family's fortune belongs to our Wu family. I've wronged Jiaoru. I'm not fit to be a father.
Auntie.
Yang Fan, why are you here?
I'm here to take you home.
That's right. Your home is hell. Can indeed go back together. But before that, you must watch Zhang Jiaoru bleed her last drop of blood. My son.
Now, is not the time for sorrow. Wu Zihao is dead. Without a groom, who will perform the wedding ceremony? Awaken the dragon god.
The 4 grandmasters died tragically at his hands. Didn't bring the Zhou family back. What will happen to the dragon key now? Could it be?
Indeed. The golden dragon sword can always replace the dragon key. I simply didn't want to destroy this treasure. Placed on the acupuncture point. Let me think about it. Who will be the groom?
Unless I die. You can't touch them.
Zhao Fan, run.
Don't call, Auntie. That old man. Let me be the groom for him.
If you are chosen as the groom, it's actually a very good choice.
Can he do it?
Not only can he, it seems even better, because he is.
The mantis stalking the cicada. The sparrow is lurking behind. Have you heard of this? I'll tell you. I am the sparrow.
I, for your Wu family, have sacrificed so much. You killed me. Don't you fear the punishment of heaven?
Oh, please. You still want to rely on the Wu family's wealth and its influence. If I hadn't acted first, you would have taken the prize. Die.
Dog-eat-dog shows. I love to watch it the most.
Stop watching. Let's go. Go. Can you leave? Can you leave? You too. Hurry up and perform the wedding ceremony. Help me with the final step.
All right. I'm coming.
Zhao Fan.
Good. Not bad, not bad. I'm about to transcend humanity. I'm ascending to immortality.
You're already inhuman.
Overestimating yourself. You. I have transcended the mundane. Why is this?
In this world, there aren't so many whys. You are just a noob.
No. I'm unwilling. Unwilling.
Yang Fan, let's go back to the company.
Why go back to the company? Hurry back to the village to propose.
What if my father doesn't agree?
I agree.
What does it have to do with you? If he doesn't agree, I'll have 8 or 10 kids and dump them on him to raise. I'll annoy him to death.
Damn Yang Fan.
Hurt. I was wrong. Auntie, let go.